he so distracted that he's not going to bodybuild anymore? Or do you think we'll see him on the stage again?
I don't know.
I mean, if you had to speculate.
I'm going to talk about Dave Palumbo's interview with Tony Huge today, where they discussed the future of Big Ramy, and it came from Tony Huge on RX Muscle. And by no means did I ever get a feeling that Big Ramy was not going to be at this year's Olympia, but after watching this, I'm thinking otherwise. And I want to know what you guys think below after you watch this video.
I want to ask you this question because a lot of people been talking about Big Ramy lately. Now, you had originally, we had you on the show about over a year ago when you had signed Ramy to a contract. Now I know he's not working for you anymore. What happened? Was there a,
like imagine like Jay Cutler or Ronnie Coleman, but times 3,
Wow.
and over there, or times 5, right? So his attention really isn't on the U.S. market. We thought that there was going to be more benefit in bringing that influence into the U.S. market. His focus is on the Middle East, and us as Americans, we think the whole world revolves around America, but the truth is, like, a lot of people outside of America that are doing really well don't really care about America that much. I'm not saying Ramy specifically, but like this.
I never saw him do anything as far as drinking a shake or anything like that for you guys. So,
and that's why you see the influencers making the most amount of money aren't
100%.
like a professional athlete or something. It's the one who have the biggest following who put out the most content.
Right.
And I think that professional athletes and bodybuilders understand the new next chapter
Right.
of that. And I feel bad, when any bodybuilder comes to me and they're like, hey, I'm this pro bodybuilder, but I'm like, I can't get good sponsorships. And I look at their Instagram profile, look at their YouTube.
Right.
I'm like, because you're not doing content. Like, that's the game now.
Yes.
It's content.
And it has been for a number of years now. And I still see plenty of bodybuilders not doing that. And it's extremely disappointing to see because there's so many bodybuilders that have amazing physiques and none of them show it off. I don't know why they're shy about showing it off, but these guys would be incredible influences online. Instead of going to these expos and spending money traveling to get there, to be at booths or whatever, these bodybuilders need to invest in a good videographer, a good camera. If you could take good photos online and shoot good videos and edit them yourself, you're saving a shit ton of money and you're gonna be able to promote yourself 100 times better than going to an expo and walking around with your shirt on.
So distracted that he's not going to bodybuild anymore? Or do you think we'll see him on the stage again?
I don't know.
I mean, if you had to speculate.
No, I couldn't even speculate. I have not enough information to form an opinion.
Very, very suspect, Tony. Very suspect. Especially when he looked away from the camera. You got a little red in the face. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about that reaction? Now, I feel like Tony probably knows more than what he's saying, but I'm just guessing here. I really don't know. I haven't talked to Tony about this yet. I might reach out to him to see what he says, but knowing Tony, out of respect for Ramy, I highly doubt he would say something anyway. And that's just how Tony is. He's going to respect someone's word. So I think that's probably the most we're going to get out of Tony regarding the situation. But Dave's right in the situation. He didn't show up to Jim Mannion's show to guest pose. He didn't even answer the phone for the guy. We haven't heard a real solid reason to really why he didn't show up. I have an idea. I don't know, guys. We haven't seen much of Ramy at all. We saw that one photo he shared where he said, sorry, guys, I'm going to be sharing more. Don't worry. You'll see more of me now going forward. And that's a pattern that he has now. He repeatedly does the same thing. He disappears and comes back to Instagram and says, hey guys, I'm back. You're going to see more of me. And then we don't see him anymore.